Have you ever felt like your yard is just too small to make a real impact? Like you don't have enough space for shrubs to add structure, color, or year-round beauty? Well, here's the secret. Sometimes the tiniest shrubs make the biggest difference. These compact powerhouses may stay small in size, but they deliver massive presence with bold foliage, striking flowers, or knockout seasonal color. In today's video, we'll uncover 7 tiny shrubs that pack an outsized punch, perfect for patios, front yards, or even containers. Let's dive in.
First on the list is Boxwood Green Velvet. Boxwood may be small, but it's the definition of timeless elegance. Green velvet stays compact, forming neat little mounds of glossy evergreen leaves that provide structure year-round. In a small garden, these shrubs act like natural building blocks. You can clip them into tidy balls for a formal look, or let them grow more loosely for a softer feel. They instantly make borders, entryways, and pathways feel intentional and designed, even if you're working with limited space. What makes them especially powerful is their versatility. A row of tiny boxwoods can edge a flower bed with classic refinement, or a single potted specimen can anchor a patio corner like a piece of living architecture. And because they're evergreen, the impact doesn't fade when winter arrives. In fact, under a dusting of snow, they look like little green sculptures, proving that even the smallest shrubs can give a garden 4 seasons of style.
Next up is Spirea Little Princess. Don't let its petite size fool you. Little Princess Spirea delivers a burst of energy every spring. This shrub stays under 3 feet tall, yet it covers itself in soft pink flower clusters that sit above a tidy mound of fresh green foliage. It's the kind of shrub that quietly fills in gaps while still giving you a memorable splash of seasonal color. And the appeal doesn't stop after the flowers fade. Its foliage turns golden orange in fall, adding a second wave of interest when other plants are winding down. Easygoing and adaptable, Little Princess thrives in full sun or light shade, and it needs little more than a light prune to stay in shape. For gardeners short on space, this Spirea proves that compact doesn't have to mean boring. It can mean dynamic all year long. At number 3, we have Dwarf Japanese Holly. This shrub is often called the Boxwood alternative, but it brings its own character to small gardens. With tiny, deep green leaves and a naturally rounded habit, it offers that same tidy look, but with a slightly softer texture. It stays compact, making it a reliable evergreen for edging or container displays where space is limited. Wildlife gets in on the benefit too. Inconspicuous spring flowers attract pollinators, and if you have both male and female plants, small black berries form in fall, providing food for birds. This balance of elegance and ecological value makes dwarf Japanese holly one of the best tiny shrubs for homeowners who want neatness with a touch of life. Fourth on our list is Deutzia nikko. Nikko is a true gem for small spaces, offering an abundance of snow-white star-shaped flowers in spring. Despite its tiny stature, rarely reaching more than 2 feet tall, it creates a carpet of bloom that lights up borders or containers. Its arching stems add a gentle movement that contrasts beautifully with sharper-edged shrubs like boxwood or holly. But what makes it stand out is the fall encore. Once the flowers fade, the foliage shifts to a rich burgundy red, providing months of interest without taking up valuable room. It's low maintenance, adaptable, and works equally well as a border edging, mass planting, or patio container feature. In a small yard, Nikko Deutzia shows that charm often comes in small packages. Coming in at number 5 is Potentilla goldfinger. For reliable color, few shrubs outperform Potentilla, and the compact variety goldfinger is perfect for tight spaces. It produces cheery, butter yellow flowers from late spring all the way into fall,
giving you one of the longest bloom periods of any shrub. Its finely textured green foliage adds a soft backdrop that balances out the bold flowers. Because it's hardy and drought-tolerant, this shrub doesn't demand much care, making it ideal for busy gardeners. Its steady stream of blooms is also a magnet for pollinators like bees and butterflies, turning a small space into a lively corner. Whether in a front yard bed or tucked into a mixed border, Potentilla goldfinger offers months of color in a compact, easy-care package.
Next up is Bluebeard Dark Night. This late summer bloomer is a game changer for small gardens. Compact and rounded, Dark Night stays neat while exploding into vivid cobalt blue flowers that appear just when many other shrubs have finished their show. Its gray-green leaves contrast beautifully with the flowers, making the blooms pop even more. For wildlife, it's a pollinator magnet. Bees and butterflies swarm its nectar-rich flowers, keeping your garden buzzing with activity into autumn. Its manageable size means it won't overwhelm small spaces, and in containers, it becomes a portable pollinator station. If you've ever wanted bold, electric color in a shrub that won't outgrow its welcome, this is it.
And finally, we close with Dwarf fothergilla. This tiny shrub may only reach 2 to 3 feet, but it packs an incredible 4-season punch. In spring, it's covered in bottle brush-like white flowers that release a sweet honey fragrance. In summer, its blue-green foliage forms a neat mound, adding structure without taking over. Then comes autumn, when Dwarf fothergilla truly steals the spotlight. Its foliage turns a kaleidoscope of scarlet, orange, and gold, often all on the same leaf. Few shrubs, big or small, can match that level of fall brilliance. Even in winter, its branching pattern adds a subtle architecture. For gardeners with limited space, this is the shrub that delivers year-round drama in a pint-sized frame.
And there you have it, 7 tiny shrubs with massive impact. From the evergreen structure of boxwood and holly to the long-lasting blooms of potentilla and the fiery fall colors of fothergilla, these little powerhouses prove that you don't need a big yard to make a big statement. Which one of these would you love to see in your garden? Drop your pick in the comments. And if you enjoyed this list, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more small space garden inspiration.